Alright, we are live. Hello, everyone. I am Percival Peregrine, and it is a pleasure to see you all. Today, we're going to be playing a little more DMC. Tried it a bit last week, and maybe I just went in with bad expectations or something. I wasn't quite clicking with it. I'm hoping, giving at it with a fresh set of eyes after a new week will hopefully make it work a little better. Because I'd like to, get through this game, be familiar with the story before I move on. Because some of the gameplay I've seen from the later games looks pretty good, right? It looks very cool, and I'd like to be able to enjoy it within the full context. So, we'll see. We'll see if we're able to get this vibing a little better. In any case, I say let's not dilly-dally. Let's just get straight into it, yeah? Let's hope my OBS scene works well with it. There we go. Unfortunately, these old games like this sometimes have a little bit of issue playing nice with game capture. Alright, where do I leave off? Go to a destination before the power of a melancholy soul fades away. Alright, what do I have for power-ups? 1106. So, I can't get air raid. Sure, let's get air raid. And then pick up another yellow orb. Why not? A little bit of extra breathing room, as it were. I don't really like the yellow orb system. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. But let's roll with it, see how it works. Alright. Now, if I remember right, we went in here. Man, these camera changes are just as disorienting as I remember them being. Alright, there's our rusty key, and out come the bugs. The bugs are back. There's a lot of them. Alright. Dealing with hordes of bugs by just shooting with a shotgun kind of reminds me of... Oh, what was that game? It was like the Arachnophobia Simulator, where you were like, had all these... Hang on, I want this orb. There we go. What was that game? You had like a very like cartoony like household full of spiders, and you had to go like kill them in increasingly comedic ways. Like, you started by like crushing them with shoes, but then there was like all of the there was like lighters and fire and bombs. I remember a bunch of VTubers were playing it a couple years back. Like, huh. Didn't notice the maggots that they all break into after you kill them. Delightful. Well. But yeah, I saw a bunch of it a couple years back. Went big among the this is an arachnophobic VTuber community. Okay, and then... Yeah. Nice little bit of treasure there. Not a ton, but better than nothing, I assume. Alright. This guy sure does just come out of the walls for some reason. Whoops. There we go. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I sure would like if he was, like, on screen for some of that, so I could... like, actually see him. Alright. Oh, hang on. Not close enough. There we go. Done enough to get him into... Yep. Sure is. Ah. Okay, so the backflip does have iframes. That's at least something. Yep. Ooh, what is this? Guiding light. Key that shines in ardor. Slowly drains the power of a possessor. So what does it do, like tick damage to me or something? Okay. 165 orbs. So is Hunter rank based solely off of clear time? Because it kind of feels like it's based solely off of clear time. In any case. Moving on. Holding the Key of Ardor. Return to the bedroom before guiding light absorbs all of my vitality. I don't remember where that is. And yes, it is just continually ticking down my HP. Awesome. Oh, this fucker again. Can I leave? Can I just, like, leave? Yes, but this is the way I came, isn't it? So it doesn't do me much good. I don't suspect there's a ton of way around. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that seems like a good sign. That feels like a way to go. For unsealing the door. This would probably be a lot more annoying if there weren't, like, pretty consistent health drops, so I appreciate those. Those are helping a ton. Oh, right. I have to, like... Ow. I have to, like, activate you. Which... Alright. How are these stingers again? Like that. Get me on the platform. The exact location where the camera bugs out, so... Oof. But we got there. We find it. Could use a little health pickup. Is this the bedroom? Is this the correct location? Oh, well, there's a bed. Must have been where the Castellarian slept. That doesn't help me. Okay. Nope, not that button. Not that button. Map. Where am I going? This map does not help me a ton. Do I take you here? Here? An emblem of a sun is engraved. Brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Oh, this does... Yeah, okay, so this is the right place. Go ahead and stick in the guiding light. And that unlocks a safe. What's in the safe? It's not gonna tell me till next mission. Okay. I see. Well, that's okay. Get an extra 200 orbs to ponder. Overwrite the save file. There we go. Now, keep moving. Ah, it's not a safe, it's a door. And it takes me up here. Oh, I really hope this is one of those pre-programmed long jumps. Yeah, okay. So that's what that ledge was about in the opening room. Neat. The legendary knight returns. Activate the mechanism and escape from the rooftop. This can't afford anything. Could get like one of the heals. Or I could get an extra devil trigger gauge. Let's go ahead and grab that before we roll into this. Let's stay in strong mode for longer. Alright. Ah, there's even one there. Okay. And then through the door, I suppose. Legendary Knight returns. So I feel like we're gonna fight Nilo again. Ah. Okay. This sure looks like a boss arena, so... Yep, okay. That makes sense. That's about what I was expecting. Oh, now we're fighting Phantom again. Hang on, in that case, let me switch equipment around. Alright, I think...
I was getting tired of playing your childish games.
I think I want to use the actual guns and not the shotgun for this. Ooh, don't quite have enough. I cannot see around this guy. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Where am I? Oh, okay. It does that, I guess. Where's the boss? Here he is. And that comes back down and shoots me, doesn't it? Okay. And I think I just hold forward and kill him, right? Yeah. I can, in fact, just hold forward to kill him. Sick. Thank you, devil trigger damage. Oh shit! It's like, Dio from JoJo Part 1. Wonder if it's gonna turn out the same way. That's really quiet. He's Dante from the Devil May Cry series. This is Sparta.
You're right. I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Man, I remember when Sparta remixes were all the rage back on YouTube, way back in the day. Right up there with Why Is the Rum Gone? And they're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Sometimes YouTube was a simpler time. Nope, and there's Trish again. After she's been, like, fucked off for the entire last 2-3 hours. Ooh. Bunch of orbs. Hell yeah. And now I just jump? Yep, now I just... What are you? A fork. Cannot be used as a weapon. Darn. Got flames, we got a hole. Let's not go through that just yet, not till I'm done exploring. Ooh. So I can land here, but there's invisible walls stopping me. I see a blue shard, I want it. I want to figure out the way up. Nope, come on. Wait, I got orbs just for standing on top of that thing? There we go. There we go. Blue orb fragment. I am one off of being able to get another health increase. I knew there was something in this room. I wouldn't have just had it here for no reason. Alright. Maybe I do know a thing or two about these classic action-adventure games. Alright. What's in the hole? Ooh, what are you? Hello? It's a lever used to wind up a drawbridge. Heavily rusted. Strong downward force may help move the lever. Okay, so they want me to Helmbreaker it. But first, let's look around. What are you? The corpse of another soldier who must have wandered into the castle and died from exhaustion. It's holding something. A grenade gun? A what now? Fires exploding shells of shrapnel. Extremely destructive. So... Okay, first thing I'm testing. Do these hurt myself if I am in close range? I'm scared. No, they don't. They don't even seem to stagger you. Just the gun itself just has a lot of kick. Okay. This seems strong. Okay, it's got a super low rate of fire. So it's not like you can spam it like you can with like these, but because these you can just like go crazy, you know? But must be a way to open this. I think I know what the way to open that is. I think you just hit it with the Helmbreaker. Yeah. Now the drawbridge is open. I'm putting all this work in just to get out of a castle. Are you like a thing? You're glowing, but I think that's just because you're a light source, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Into the chute. Hello? Do I have to interact with it? I have to interact with it. Oh shit, now I'm back down here. Okay. If I'm remembering right, this next room has like puppets and stuff, so I want to equip the grenade gun and give it a little test run. Nice! That just one-shots them. Okay, yeah. That tracks. That feels nice. Alright. Back down to the drawbridge, I'm assuming. Oh, hello. Just shoot a fucking grenade in his face. Oh, okay. Like, I have my concerns. This feels like a little what's the point of these guys even more than usual now. But on the other hand, they were very annoying and now they aren't. And that's pretty awesome. What a power spike that is. I'll bet it's completely useless in boss fights somehow. Okay. So now I'm back here. Is this where I wanted to be? Trying to, like, exit, right? It's a glowing thing? There's a glowing thing in this room somewhere? The iron lattice gate. I'm gonna get out of this hole. So... hang on. I'm supposed to be getting through that lattice gate somehow. All I did was lower the drawbridge, unless this wasn't the correct route to take. Which may well be the case. Might be wanting to go somewhere else. Okay. It's not up here. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm back. Oh, right. This machine. 3 openings to insert something. Use the trident. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about this thing. So now... Who designs a castle that uses, like, swords and tridents as keys to open shit? Oh. So is something gonna happen when that reaches the bottom? Am I supposed to be standing here watching that? Or have I, like, made a mistake with this? Oh, I bet it's like a timed thing, isn't it? Okay, so I go here. I'm supposed to take advantage of what time I have to get down. Maybe? Yeah, because that's still ticking. This was not the right way. Go up. Hang on. Ah! Fucker. There you go. Just get grenaded. Hang on. What is the route I was supposed to take? So, the trident thing is here. And from here, I run... Let's plot the course so I know where I'm going first. I go here, and then I go down the stairs. And... what? Into here. Okay. I got it. I've plotted my course. I know broadly, I think, what I'm supposed to do. Let's see if I was correct. Boy, you're not supposed to take 2 grenades. What is this? Alright. Insert the trident. Yes. You don't really matter. I'm just gonna run past. And then I go in here. And yeah, okay. So then I get to go in here. And when that closes all the way, is there something I can press from this side? to, like, open it back up, I wonder. Doesn't look like it. Anything in the water? I know they snuck a blue fragment in here before. Yep, they sure did. That is only 3 of 4. I'm still short one. Amulet of Dante. Engraving. Virgil and Dante. Huh. Alright. There's that mission. That one maybe took me longer than it should have, because I spent a lot of time figuring out where I was going. It's been a bit, alright? Cut me some slack. I would like to save some of my orbs for updating my, like, abilities. Pick up, like, Vortex or something. Use the new strength to open up the door. It's the new strength for grenade launcher I just found. But yeah, getting, like, round trip, air hike, or Vortex level 1. I think that one can only be used in Devil Trigger, so I'm more interested in, like, round trip and maybe the double jump. But that means I'm gonna save for now. Now I'm leaving the castle after spending the last 8 missions here. This is a little strange. Oh! And it immediately goes back up once we're done. Okay. Can I, like, land on you to... There's a message carved in the circle. The wheel of destiny shall guide you to the land of the beginning. Not able to lock onto that properly. So, like, this feels important, but I can't seem to, like, hit it. Huh. Well, we'll see. Come back to it later, mayhap. It's a message carved in a stone. Seems to be a story of some kind. Destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum. Ooh, we gonna get an arena fight? That it? That's all you have to say? Okay, and there's power-up statue. Which makes me think I'm about to go into some sort of big fight. I'm getting into a big fight. Let me equip my guns again. They could probably do without having the animation for that every time you equip it. Speed things up a smidge. Okay, health orb up top. Important to know. There's 3 little thingamabobs. So, do I get info about them? Cypher. Beelzebub, Phantom. Blade. They do show up. Alright, they're soldiers created by the Dark Emperor to take control of the surface. They use a kind of reptile as host bodies, thus having much lizard-like characteristics. Hang on. These guys might actually be a grenade launcher enemy. Let's try it. Uh-huh. Wait, did I just combo them into the air and hit him with a grenade launcher mid-air? That was sick. Oh, this one's still alive. There we go. There we go. Collect these. Let's go hit that healing orb up top. Ooh, what is this yellow one? What are you? Oh, it's just a yellow orb. Just around. That's nice. Alright, there was a healing thing up top. There we go. Full health, once again. Okay, now then. It's a decoration resembling two knights. Appears as though the knights should be holding something. Words are carved beneath the decoration. The shields that glow with light and a pair of lances shall lead to the battleground. Shields that glow with light and a pair of lances. Okay, and we've got a little of a shield on the door that glows with blue light. Okay. Hold on. Got a bot in chat. I need to go murder it. Go ahead. Goodbye. There we go. Alright, now then, back to it. Back to it. So, okay. The shield that glow with light and a pair of lances shall lead to the battleground. So there's a shield that glows with light here, a shield that glows with light here. Can't seem to interact with them in any capacity. Unless I could, like, hit it with my grenade launcher. That doesn't seem to work. Let's keep looking around the courtyard, then. The door there, it feels... Well, this area is clearly telegraphed as being something. And there's stuff up here. I saw something flickering. What are you? You are a holy water. I still don't really know what that does. No, okay. I'm guessing that's like some big AoE nuke ability. Or something like that. But it's also a consumable, which means I'm always going to be afraid to use it forever. Okay. That seems to be everything. Let's start opening doors, I suppose. Let's see what's behind door number 1. The blue door. Resident Evil 4 spin-off? Ooh, it's sealed shut from the other side. It's been alright so far. It's taken me a little bit of time to get used to the controls, because the controls feel very 2004 whenever this game came out. But I'm starting to get the feel for it. Salty Walty. Are you who I think you are? That name sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. Words are carved here. Pair of flames that dwell with strength will open the path. Disgust the jank that is this game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to get a feel for it. I also found there's a fucking grenade launcher in this game, which doesn't even do, like, self-damage or stagger in any capacity. So that's made some of, here's just a flood of random trash mobs in this room go a little bit less annoying. So it's been helping. This is an ominous-looking room. No? Nothing? Nothing? I guess nothing. The glowy thing up there. What is this? A devil star. Okay. Okay. So they're giving me a bunch of consumables, which is terrifying. I feel like when I hit this, everything's going to go to shit. Because games like this don't give you consumables if you're not about to fight. Oh, that's a yellow orb. Oh, that's scary, scary. Games like this don't give you these kinds of consumables if you're not about to get into, like, a hell fight. Okay. Okay. Haha. Grenade launcher, don't fail me now. There's stuff out here? Wait. Definitely the Resident Evil boss treatment. Okay. Here we go. Am I gonna be expected to parkour between those? Because if so, that's actually kind of cool. Damn it. It would be a lot cooler if it had a good camera, but that is constantly a problem for 3D platformers. Okay. Here. Huh? Oh boy. Here's that 2002 camera work. Let's go. Come on. Oh, that was just too high. I gotta... No, my favorite mechanic. Waiting. Best part of early DMC games. Not the waiting puzzles. Alright. Go up. And drop down. What? Okay. We might be here for a little bit, because, Oop. Get up there. Get up. Can I just... Man. In Neon White, you can 100% make that jump, I'm telling you. I kind of... That feels like it should be makeable, but I feel like because you have, like, no air drift, you maybe can't. And I know that, like, tremendous air drift is not realistic, but god, I've gotten so used to my third-person action games having air drift that going back to these games where there's not any is baffling. Like, it feels so weird. Okay. I'm getting the feel for it now. Oh, that drops quick. Okay. Damn it. I got impatient. I got impatient. If I have no attacks in my hand, draw 3 cards. That's... What is that? Is that a watcher card? I almost never click on it. So it must be a watcher card, right? Because that would be an incredibly strong effect otherwise. We want to try Bayonetta. Yeah, is Bayonetta on PC? I feel like I only remember it as like a Wii game, and that doesn't sound right. Oh. First game is... On PC? Maybe I will try it out at some point, because I know it is also a classic of the character action genre. What the fuck just happened there? Okay. In a bundle with a platinum shooter banquet. Come on. Come on. Alright, we're in early DMC platforming hell for a little bit, I think. How did that one not get there? Alright. This game was not meant to be a platformer, dog. There's a reason they haven't put this in until Mission 11. Okay, I guess I just have to hit that as it starts to fall. Because if I wait until it's actually at the bottom, it will have risen enough that I can't get in there. That is... I'm not gonna lie, that's a little obnoxious, but... Close to a platform, I can spam jump again. Whoop, I just didn't go the right way there. Damn controls, man. Yeah, this is... Can't believe I'm saying this. I missed the part where I was blowing up puppets with my grenade launcher. Compared to this. But that had like no horizontal movement. What the fuck? These you're telling me, man, these perfectly vertical jumps are fucking weird. All right. Surely this time. Man. Trying to save it, but I think I just should have waited the cycle. Somehow more difficult than any of the platforming I've had to do in Hollow Knight so far. Whoa, 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 whoa. It didn't work. It didn't work. Damn it. Oh, all my years of intuition and playing like modern games is going and making this actively harder for me. Yeah, Hollow Knight was designed to be a platformer. It's also 2D, so you don't have to deal with the camera fucking you. Then again, I suppose Super Mario 64 is 3D. Whoa! Damn it. Didn't mean to press jump there. Super Mario 64 is also 3D, but it was designed from the ground up to be a platformer, and people love it. Okay, maybe this is like a controversial take. Super Mario 64 was ahead of its time. Yeah, that's fair. Super Mario 64 would not be nearly as popular of a speedrun game if it was, like, well-coded. I think that might be, like, a controversial take, but I feel like the thing that makes that game such a sick speed game is all the bugs. And, like, if they had, like, tested it more thoroughly, made it on, like, a more modern engine to run on more modern hardware and stuff, a lot of those bugs wouldn't exist. And I think people wouldn't like it nearly as much. Is that, like... Am I insane for that take? Is that a crazy person take? That's why Melee is so beloved? Yeah, It's amazing that a lot of those, like, cult classic Nintendo games almost seem to be as good as they are on accident. Just not getting any horizontal movement there. What the fuck? But yeah, Melee is definitely also, like, a very buggy game, but, like, I don't think that L canceling was an unintentional mechanic. It definitely does make Melee worse. Melee should not have L canceling, and that's one of my scalding Melee takes, because I know a lot of the elitists love L canceling, because it arbitrarily increases, damn it, the tech floor, and makes the game, like, harder to perform. But, like, it's also just the carpal tunnel causer. Like, I think Melee would be better if everyone just had L cancel frame data by default. And I recognize this is not an opinion that the majority of the Melee community necessarily shares with me. But, like, by contrast, it does feel a little like... I was talking about 64, right? Yeah. It does feel a little like a lot of the 64 community is like, oh yeah, Canonless is sick. Mip's clip is sick. I expect that I would have had to wall jump there. Why did I get so much more horizontal movement that time compared to all the previous ones? I'm not understanding. But, like, yeah, Canonless, like, pretty sick, if difficult to do consistently. Mips clip, really cool, like... But it's also in an interesting spot because obviously the most popular speedrun category for 64 is 16 star, even though we have like routes for the 0 star and stuff like that. So there seems to be some sort of general understanding that, oh yeah, some of these bugs are sick and we love them, but some of them are like going too far. And I think that's like... I would love to interrogate why the community feels that way at some point, because it's a really interesting trend. Because, like, sure, there's some folks that do, like, 120 star, or, like, whatever you need to, like, get there without any progress skipping bugs, and there's some folks that do 0 star, in which you use, like, all of the progress skipping bugs. But far and away, the single most popular category is 16 star. And they've got, like, some of the progress skipping bugs, but not all of them. And that's really, like... Why is it that that's the number we settled on? Why do we feel like that's the most interesting of the runs? Doom Eternal, you can just skip a lot of the game. I admittedly know very little about Doom Eternal. But yeah, I can see that. It's sort of like how arbitrary code injection kind of like killed the Ocarina of Time speedrun. Because it just wasn't fun or interesting anymore. Okay. Almost the farthest we've made it. Maybe 16 star is just like it manages to be the threshold that hits that like golden ratio of still being long enough to be, damn it, still being long enough to be like cool without being the full-on endurance run that like the old 120 stars and stuff are. Still have to be inbounds enough to still play the game normally. Yeah, that makes a bit of sense. Like, you're still mostly engaging with the game's mechanics, but you're doing some of the interesting skips. I buy that as a plausible explanation. Whoa, whoa. Why did it move me in the opposite direction that I was inputting on my left stick? What the fuck? Also, the audio went away for a little bit, but it's back now. Huh. Oh, that's not even the right direction. We are gonna be staring at these platforms for a while, I think. This is sure a level. I liked it better when I thought there was a big boss fight coming. Because of all the fucking consumables they were giving me. This is just like... It has double jumps, but that also takes 4,000 red orbs, and I don't have that. And so far as I can tell, I no longer have the opportunity to go back into the area that, like, lets me farm red orbs. Did I fucking softlock myself by not unlocking air hike? I sure hope not. I don't think I can, like, backtrack from here to even go fight shit again to get new orbs. Blades spawn back. Yeah, if I want to spend fucking 3 hours farming up another 3,000 orbs. Let's test that. How many orbs do they even give me? So I'm at 1164 right now. hey, my Devil Trigger buffs up grenade damage. That's fun. That's real fun. Huh. I kind of expected it to be a weapon that, like, for reasons, they've decided to make it not, like, good against, bosses, and it's only a crowd control weapon. I'm kind of surprised to hear that it's, like, legitimately effective against them. Oh, these guys just seem to spawn infinitely, huh? Do they, like, ever stop spawning? Because it sure seems like they don't stop spawning. Come on. Wait a minute. Discharge a Devil Trigger. Thought it didn't do that. And my audio's gone. That's bizarre. Yeah, I don't think these guys stopped spawning. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna leave then. Okay, bye. You hear audio fine? Okay. That means shit's real weird then. Means it's not going to my headphones, but it's going to stream. Oh, I have to hit this again. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna take way too long for me to actually be willing to sit down and farm out air hike. I'm just gonna do this. Man, just a little too late on that. Camera. Please. Please, camera. Okay. What? Saved, I guess? That works. Alright. Man, this sure is Devil May Cry. Nope, that's not. That was too slow. Wait a minute. Do I have a short hop and a full hop? That's probably contributing, huh? Okay. Platforming part took you 5 minutes the first time. I think I've been at this for more than that because I am not used to the style of jumping they use. Anyways, welcome in. No username. How are you doing? I am. Oh yeah, okay. Full hops, now that I know those are a thing, way easier. Way, way easier. Okay. Well, now it's not so bad. Now that I've been apprised of the mechanic I was not aware of. Or, I guess I just don't jump that time? Okay. Sure. Interesting. Just need to prevent that from happening, and I think we're good. Ah. Thought I was gonna drop faster. Whoops. But okay, now that I know I can treat it like most other platformers in that I have variable jump height. This does help a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's way easier. Remember it took you a while? Yeah, this game was not meant to be a platformer at its heart. But at least there's... I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say at least this is hopefully the only section, but I feel like that's not gonna be... Man, I feel like that's not gonna be true, and I'm gonna have to do this shit again at some point. Platforming sure is there. That is how I would describe it. Yeah, we sure are playing a video game right now. Alright. Surely. Sure hope whatever's at the top of this is worth all of this trouble. Truly one of the mechanics. Motherfucker. Thought I was gonna have to wall jump, and then I just didn't. Alright, well, I've proven I can do it, so surely the run back won't take that long. Goes up. I'm glad to know this is a universal experience, Salty. Alright, alright. Okay. There we go. There's an inscription on the base. My name is Ifrit. The fool who awakens me shall pay dearly with the fires of hell. Ominous. Okay. I do like that the game is just, like, very cheesy and is fine with that. Flaming Gauntlet that gives the possessor increased power. I sure did pay with the fires of hell, huh? Aw, sick. I got... That's slower than Alistor? It feels slower. Ooh, I got a charge up. Oh, that's sick. Wait, I like that. That feels like it's hard to pull off in practice, but it's very sick. The little charge combo, big fan of that. That's like Monster Hunter Greatsword charge times. But man, I bet you can... Okay, and I click right stick to swap them. It is not instant. It is not instant. Where am I going from here? No, it doesn't one-shot them. It does not one-shot them. Ooh, Helmbreaker, sick, wait. Oh, that's cool. And then while he's knocked down, oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. Game's cooking a little now. The fucking dropkick is awesome, wait. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm assuming boss fight now. Big bird. Okay. Me?
Are you the human, the The son of Sparta who challenges the darkness for this.
Block off, Featherface.
Block
Stick
off?
around and find out the hard way.
That's what we're doing? Okay. Can I see you? Oh, okay, I see how that attack goes now. Oh, I have to jump to the side. Okay. Ah. I just... No, I don't have one. Damn. Ah. I can't see. I can't see. Ah, not quite. Okay. Let me go into this with a full health bar and a better sense of what I'm doing. Fuck. Get out of here. Okay. They're still spawning. Oh, these guys might just... Am I not in the right room? I might not be in the right room. Go away. Go away. None of you matter. I just have to go into this room. Okay. I understand now. I cannot see where you are. Awesome. Really? Alright, this guy's gonna try and kite me forever. Up, and then down, and then... Ah, can I not roll through that? Have to jump there? I guess? I can't see. Games sure do have, Okay. Okay. Ah. I'm so used to the roll being like a Dark Souls roll where it's like worthwhile in some capacity. Doesn't seem to be the case here. I think I just need to use aerial options. Jump. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be using my aerial options here instead. Which makes sense. That is like what this game is a little known for. Hello? Where'd you go? Oh, awesome. I didn't get to see any of that. Uh-huh. That generates a lot of Devil Trigger. Actually, wait, this gun is strong. Okay. Three hits gives me a full Devil Trigger gauge. Can I hit you? I don't seem to be able to hit you. That do it? That did it. Okay. Jump rope. Yeah. That was just a jumping puzzle. I'm gonna regenerate my health just in case something else shows up. But goodness gracious, I didn't realize grenade shots generated 2 gauges of Devil Trigger every single time. That's insanity. This is where I came from. Way back. The start of a level. Which is not where I want to go. Oh, fuck. These guys are back. Go away. Go away. I don't want you here. I don't want you here. So leave and stop spawning. I think more of them's just spawned. More of them just spawned. They're not gonna stop spawning. Alright, let's just go find a door that's open. Hello? Camera angles? Can I interact with you yet? No. Thick. Fuck off. I guess this is now the way that has a glowing light. Let's check this way out. Words are carved here. Pair of flames that dwell with strength will open the path. Well, that doesn't help me. And so far as I can tell, these guys don't stop spawning. Which, sure does make exploring a pain in the ass. Cool. Uh-huh. Can I, like, look around the map without them? No, no, I cannot. Awesome. God, I'm gonna have to fucking reload the save, huh? Go away. None of you are important. You open yet? No. Okay. Not that way. There's like more of them if I go back in here. Yeah. And like, I could sit here and farm orbs, but they don't seem to cease spawning. So... and they come up after you as well. Awesome. Go away. Stop bothering me. My game audio just cut out again. My controls are weird? Hang on. Hang on. Can I get game audio back? Is this an option? Hello? Come back, game audio? There it is. It's back. Weird. Oh. And that seems to have made them stop spawning as well. Huh. Hitting the thingy. While that's active, they don't seem to be spawning. That's neat. But I don't think that does me a ton of good, because I still need to There is something very comedic about just hitting someone in the face with a point-blank grenade shot. Get aerated. Alright, now the question still remains, where the fuck am I going? These guys are not going to stop spawning so far as I can tell. No matter how many of them I blow up with grenades. Yeah, it looks like they just keep coming back in, and my game audio's gone again. And my controls? Hello? No? Hello? Alright, I guess I'm playing this game without audio for a little bit. And without my... Hello? What? My controller just stopped working? There we go. Fuck, okay. Just in case there wasn't enough jank already, I guess. The audio's weird on... Yeah, just... I don't currently care about the no spoilers rule. Eucalyptus is in effect. Where the fuck am I going? Fuck's sake. And is there a way to make these guys stop spawning? Red door. Hit it with ether. This. Go away. Stop bothering me. Camera angle, please change. Some rooms just have infinite spawns. Awesome. No, don't lock in that way. Hit the fucking door. Can I just interact? Alright. Door with a hint of fire on it. Ah. Go away. Here, then. And keep locking onto these guys instead. There we go. Okay. I feel like having a room that you're supposed to explore also be a room with infinite spawns is a questionable choice. I feel like the game would probably be better if those were separate rooms. Alright. Is there anything up top? There is. Always something on top of the small buildings. Alright, what are we looking at? Wheels and a bunch of puppets. And a thingy behind it. What are you? You're a strange creature. You breathe fire. What does the enemy thing say about you? Griffin. It's called a fetish? That works. It is called a fetish. Fascinating. Well, I can't see it, so I'm assuming this is working. but I don't know for sure. Hello? Can I just, like, get camera vision on them? Alright. Okay. Y'all gonna keep spawning? Looks like it. It's like... I'm assuming I have to take out enough waves of these guys. There we go. Just had to kill that one. And I just couldn't see him because of this fucking camera, dude. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the later games where they fixed this. That's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Alright. Ooh, big thing. Let's see what abilities Ifrit gets. What do we have? Magma Drive. Big ass uppercut. Kick 13, level 1. As a knockback. Rolling Blaze. Surround the body in flame and damage enemies upon contact. Meteor, level 1. I'm guessing this is like it's the air raid equivalent. It's to shoot fireballs. And then Inferno. The fact that this costs as much as it does makes me think this is like the... Fuck this fight, I'm grinding out 1 billion orbs to get the kill everything button. I do kind of want to just keep saving for air hike, because I never want to have to deal with parkour like that again. But maybe I'll pick up like one thing. Pick up Kick 13. See what you do. Just so I have a little bit of opportunity to play around with holding RB plus... Okay, this is the Stinger equivalent. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, this is the Stinger equivalent, but instead of, like, covering distance, it's a knockback. Okay. Interesting. Alright, now where are we? Anything back here? That's cute that you can, like, effectively chain stun them. I did not see you there. That feels a little cheesy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You just get the knockdown and then... What's up, Buster? Alright, there's also a guy up here. Oh. Oh, sick. Yellow orb. Alright. Now, is this a room where they just are going to keep spawning? Because it sure is looking like it so far. It sure does seem like they're just going to keep showing up. Okay. I like that I do at least have, like, new tricks to use. I wish it told me that that was going to cost 200 red orbs before it just charged that to my credit card. But okay. I guess that is That's just how it's gonna be. I'll presumably get at least a little bit left. God, that took me almost an hour. And I'll bet more than half of that was the jumping puzzle. Well... Well, let's save so I don't have to do that again. And continue mission. Mission 10, Canyon of Mist. How many orbs am I at? 2341. And I'm just committed to saving for air hike, I think. Come out of the labyrinth canyon alive. Ominous. Okay. You gonna come to life? Yep. Yes, you are. It has a frame on charge attack that does double damage, but you have to charge it to the frame before the last. Interesting. So there's like some sort of frame perfect fuck 'em up tech. Fascinating. Give me your orbs. Bet the speedrunners love having to do a bunch of frame perfect tricks. It's a riddle of some kind. Valley of the Mist. One must choose the right path to enter the lost land. Only those who protect the weak fight shall have the power to decipher the right path. It's mandatory for some bosses to be one-cycled. Ooh. I know this also has, like, something. Come here, you. Give me your orbs. In the meantime, let's go back to following where that light orb went. I assume following the light and going down the rightmost path at one or two shots them? That's convenient. Okay. So I'm getting different enemy spawns, so I'm assuming these are just areas that look the same and aren't, but we'll see if that is actually the case. Or if I'm getting Zelda Ocarina of Time Twilight Woods. So far, this seems to be a pretty straightforward gauntlet. Which I don't mind. Ooh, what's that little rush thing? I can, like... I don't know what I did there. But it was pretty sick. Combo only done in Devil Trigger. I could believe it. Hello? I can't. I would like to be able to see this enemy, or what's going on my screen, please. Well-designed camera placement. Sure is. Goodness. I could definitely tell what was going on in that fight. Holy water. Give them the benefit of the doubt and say, oh yeah, it's like those fights in Dragon Ball where we're like, oh, they're moving too fast for the eye to comprehend. Ow. Yeah, I think it only works in Devil Trigger. Some sort of, like, rapid something. Can I move? Hello? I don't know what the fuck is happening. Sometimes my controller just, like, bugs out. Hello? This game is not interacting well with my controller, man. Now, is there a way up there? Not without double jump, that's for sure. Yeah, this game is, like, interacting really weirdly with my controller. Sometimes I just, like, get stuck in this lock-on mode, for instance. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen at a critical moment, because that will be a little tilting. Just a consequence of using my Nintendo Switch Pro controller on a game that came out like 3 or 4 generations before the Nintendo Switch, I suppose. Alright. It's crazy the difference in time between some of these missions. Because that took 5 minutes and the last one took 50. So it makes it hard to tell. I know there's like, what, 24 total in this game? Or something like that? But we just, like, don't have any consistent time frame between them. 23. It's close. So by the numbers, I should be close to halfway, but if some of the latter ones are more like Mission 9 than they are like Mission 10, we might still have a long ride ahead of us. A long time I just got an Xbox controller because she kept having issues. I do just need to get, like, an Xbox controller at some point. Because as much as the Pro controller technically works on PC, it was not designed for it. Hold 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my water. I'll be right back. Alright. Next mission. Mission 11. Fate. Offer the chalice, why is that in quotation marks, and open the path. What the fuck are you? What the fuck's happening? I'm jumping? What? Oh, interesting. You can't change equipment while you're in Devil Trigger. Let me Helmbreaker you. Whoa, what the fuck? Huh. I mean, I guess that works. That. Ooh, and I got my blue orb. Which should give me... Got 4, and now I've got a full blue orb. Dante got a little comboed there, because... was that like... I guess there was stuff on the ground that was triggering those weird upswells? Weirdly enough, it was kind of to my benefit. Because it put me in the air to do Helm Breakers. I don't want to go down. Fuck. Spawns tornadoes. Let me go back up. Not done exploring. I want that orb. Give me the orb. Oh shit, there's another blue fragment over there. Okay, so I'm definitely not done exploring this room then. Okay. So this got unlocked. But first things first. Ah, you're just gonna carry me here. Keep me in here so I can get that orb. Can't get. Oh, there's no broken part here. Unless. Wouldn't it be sick if. No, it's not the mechanic. Dang. That's unfortunate. Alright. Hard to see tornadoes. There has to be a way to get in there. My controller. Hello? Okay, we're back. Nope, no, we're not back. My controller's. It's back. Okay. What the fuck? This is a weird issue. Alright, so I can go down into the other place, and I can explore here. Let's see what's behind door this one. Dante hates the Nintendo Switch. He seems to, yeah. I gotta get like a real ass controller at some point. I think that's just what the answer is. This seems to be... There's an orb over there. But, there we go. Got, I think, all the important ones. What's down here? To give in to the Microsoft monopoly. Yeah! Seems to be the case. Gonna keep shooting until I no longer get style markers. Okay, there we go. Down here is thing and a secret question mark. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, friends. This is the best version of DMC. I did not know that. Air raid. Get air raided, nerd. Ooh, and that gives me a blue orb fragment. So I guess that's just a fun little secret fight. What's up here? More orbs. And here's how I get my other sign of chastity. Necessary for searching for Cat Chalice. Sign of chastity. So what is it, like a Magic the Gathering collection, or? Necessary for taxidermied organ coated by crystal. Fascinating. Oh, and they are back. Freestyle and co-op. Co-op DMC sound very interesting. Okay. Is there another one up here? No. Alright. The switch or a mod? Okay. Oh, I found a secret mission. Acquire a blue orb that's floating in the air. Where? Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to enemy step off of them. Come on. There we go. Honest. This does seem like it'd be a funny game to do in multiplayer. Secret mission clear. That's a fun gimmick for a secret mission. I like that, actually. Now, I said it was one of the pieces I need to search for the chalice, which makes me think there's another somewhere else. Graphics are worse on the Switch. That does tend to be the case. I don't think that's, like, necessarily the worst thing. Prove yourself worthy with the sign. Should I use the sign of chastity? Yeah, go ahead. Use the sign of chastity. I got chalice. Cup which held the blood of the divine dead. But yeah, I don't, like, mind worse graphics as long as there's still, like, a good style. Cutting board size computer. Also, the Switch 1 was built around being at a good price point. Not so much the Switch 2, but was made on, like, was made to be cheap so that you had the cheap hardware. Anyways, round 2 with Buddy. Oh. Hello. I've lost track of where he is. Oh, hang on. Ooh, okay. Like to see you. Yep. Hadouken. I have, like, no health. Start regenning. Damn. Alright. That was close, though. Let's roll that again. Back in it. I'll use my harder hitting thing for this. Will I? Maybe I'll just use the one with better frame data so I can get back out of the way faster. That feels maybe a little worthwhile. As long as it runs good. Yeah. Half speed? That sounds horrifying. That sounds real annoying, honestly. Nope. Not the input I wanted. Honestly, I feel like I had better success with Ifrit. on account of hitting harder. Maybe we'll use that one for a little bit. Oh, and I should remember there's the heal down below if I want it. Can I not hit him from this angle? What the fuck? I can't hit him from that angle. Weird. Oh, and the heal's gone. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you do just not get a ton of value out of rolling. You have to stop trying to roll and start trying to jump again, I think. I almost just want to reset the level so as to not waste all these yellow orbs. Is there a button that does that quickly? Come on, TikTok. Why is he actionable out of that faster than I am? Like, what the hell? Oh. Down here? Oh. Another one there. Whoa. Where am I now? Down here. Down here again. Hang on a second. I think it should not have had those stairwells, because that's annoying. I literally died because he just, like, was camping the ledge while I went back up. But, okay. Ifrit? Come on. Yeah, I can't roll? Hello? My controls are broken again? Hello? I'm pressing my buttons. Can I... There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Glad I lost 80% of my health to that. Very fun. Sick. I love my controller just not working in the middle of a boss fight. Sweet. Interesting that he can, like, sort of no-sell my air raid. Huh. So your roll just doesn't take you out of range of that. I can't tell if the clangs are satisfying or annoying. I feel like they're satisfying when I'm intending them, but annoying when they just, like, happen otherwise. When in doubt, hold forward. When in doubt, activate your devil trigger and just keep attacking. They'll have an opening at some point. If it works, it works. Oh, the Ultra Kill parry sound is pretty awesome. Honestly, Ultra Kill just has, like, excellent sound design in general. And is maybe not an otherwise fair comparison. Because Ultra Kill sound design's up there with, like, Darkest Dungeon in terms of being best in the business. Can I not reach that? I don't think I can reach that. There we go, I can climb up here. Give me this. Give me... Damn it. What the hell? I want that fucking orb. How do I get you? That just takes me back up. Oh, whatever. Probably only like 50 orbs or something. Gold statue of a knight. Like something was placed here. Should I use the chalice? There is a lot of just like, go to this place, get this item, and it'll activate the next zone. A lot of that old Resident Evil 4 DNA still in it. Now, where did that hit anything? Oh well. Back where we came from, maybe? I was not paying attention as to what that actually activated. Cool. Fight Nello Angelo a second time and prevail. I'm in a mansion completing a scavenger hunt. Yeah, I sure am. I sure am just running around this mansion, collecting all the things. So I wonder if every mission has a corresponding secret mission or something like that. Go to the deck and head to the captain's cabin. Oh no, an underwater section. Change directions, up and down, inversed. Quickly changes the view to the direction that the left stick is being pressed. Check, swim. You have the underwater gun equipped. Interesting. Huh. This is... Ooh. The water part. Everyone loves water levels, right? Water levels are my favorite. Nothing has ever been tedious or annoying about a water level. Man! Sometimes it does help to play games like this to remind you just how far we've come in level design. Because going back to Ultra Kill, when all FPS had a turret section, man, yeah. So going back to Ultra Kill, the water sections in Ultra Kill fucking rule. But... oh no. Oh, I don't like this in the slightest. Oh, this feels god-awful. Oh my god, and swim is not even a continuous thing. What the hell? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Oh, Capcom. Capcom, please. That is rough, dude. Don't know if you can even save her there. Ooh. Thank goodness. Yep. Uh-huh. And I bet this is the underwater gun, huh? Needle gun. The only weapon that can be used underwater. Awesome. Yep. Woo. Okay, well. That's alright. I don't have to like every part of a game. Ooh. Want you. Yay. These are not significant amounts of orbs to be getting. But I sure am gonna collect all of them because I wanna. But yeah, I think this game was once described to me as really showing its age. And the ship that carries wandering souls on the brink. The underworld. Protect the ship and you shall be given the fire of St. Elmo. And I think shows its age is an excellent way to phrase it. Because, I can tell this came out in the early aughts. By the enemies that are constantly fucking flipping into the walls. Get back over here! Rubber Man! I liked the part where that was at all on screen so I could tell it was coming. Okay, we're gonna equip the handgun because he's too floaty and running around. Yep. Yep. And he's mostly just deflecting. Feel best to play it first so it's less jarring. Yeah, I feel like if I played a modern DMC game that has, like, good controls and camera alignment and, like, level design, and then you asked me to do this, I would tell you to fuck off. Because, goodness. Can you, like... Yep. What the fuck is this? There we go. That worked. That sure was a level. That was a boss design. Have to be mentally prepared for a different game altogether. Yeah, this is not remotely like what I expected DMC to be like, based off of the DMC5 clips I've seen. Hadn't fully figured itself out. That is the impression I get. it has the problem of being like the first in its genre, which means for its time it was super innovative, but it also means that we hadn't like figured out how to make games in the genre that were good yet. So we're still stuck with like the, oh, I'm gonna do this because I haven't experienced the genre at all yet, so I don't know what works and what doesn't. You see this with a lot of like genre-defining games, I think. It's part of why I'm amazed that Slave Aspire is as good as it was, because it was like the first deck builder roguelike, and it's also the best one. And I feel like you just almost never see that. I'm gonna have to fight this fucker, like, before I get a new mission. That's annoying. Where even are you? This guy, I'm putting the grenade gun back on. Rare to see the first shot land true. Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. Whoa, can I, like, see you at some point? Fucking... What? Oh. I don't know why the game just sometimes pauses itself, either. Hello? Huh. But that does hit me. So even though it does, like, also move me up, it's not necessarily... Where are you? I can't see anything. Why are you locked onto that one instead of a boss? Can that thing be destroyed? Phase 2 Peter Griffin. Sure is. Yep. Am I hitting him? What? Sure. I guess that was a fight. Oh, we're not done. You still have a tiny tick left, huh? Nope, no, you're just... Okay, you're leaving. That fight felt really awkward. Like, I'm glad it wasn't, like, taking forever and obnoxious as all hell by virtue of taking forever, and that it was, like, over quick, but that felt really awkward on, like, the level layout and whatnot. Fight Griffin a second time and prevail. I sure did do that. Saved by its short duration. Yeah. Like, that was, like, fine doing it for as long as I had done it. If it had gone on for another 2 minutes, I'd have been, like, pissed. Okay. So now, I can at long last unlock a double jump. Hell yeah. And sure, let's also grab Magma Drive. How do I do that, I wonder? So first of all, air hike. Speedrun is just devil trigger, pull out the pistols, and use the keyboard binds to mag dump him. Okay, and I cannot use air hike when I have Ifrit out, which makes sense. Even if it's a little unfortunate. And then, how do I do Magma Drive? Oh, okay. I have to hold backwards and use it. Okay, and you can, like, charge the hell out of it. I bet when that's charged, it does a fuck ton of damage, doesn't it? Staff of Hermes. It's decorated with 2 snakes coiled onto the staff. It's called a caduceus, actually. Yeah, I should probably remember that in some cases the pistols are a better option than the grenade launcher. Oh boy, more water level. My favorite. Ship is sinking. Alright. Those signature moves like Stinger that's in all the iterations of the game. So now I have this. Okay. Oh gosh. At least the nail gun has some degree of homing. Because otherwise this would be very annoying. It's got like a little bit of auto aim on it. Because this guy isn't like perfectly in the center of my screen, but... Come on. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe this guy's just flying himself into the center of the screen so I can kill him better. This sure is the water level. God, the turn rate on the camera is painful. Get it. And my controller's fucking up again. What the actual fuck is wrong with this game, dude? This does not happen when I play other games. Why is it happening here? Oh yeah, that's right, and I can't double trigger while I'm underwater. Love that you just get combo and a good style rating from fucking spamming your nail gun at them. Yeah, so consistently, what keeps happening is my audio cuts out for a second, and then the game just pauses itself and doesn't give me any controller input. And I have no clue what's going on when that occurs. Just gonna have to commit to finishing this. Oh no, this mission's called Abyss. Am I gonna be stuck doing more underwater shit? I am. Wait. Surface? Can I surface? Are we done? Yes. Yes! No more water level bullshit. Oh, the like tiny little movements you get from the individual swim inputs, dude. It's also, I have to say, incredibly disconcerting going into a first-person mode in the middle of my third-person character action game. Like, that is a jarring transition. Okay, what's up here? Big-ass doors. Certainly a design. Yeah. Deep darkness and towering mountains. Go to the surface and head for a coliseum. I'm picking up what you're putting down. These are gonna spike up and hurt me, aren't they? No? My sound is cut out, so I'm expecting my controller to fuck up any second now. Nope, sound came back. I don't trust these little holes in the ground. They're gonna try and fucking skewer me at some point. I'm not looking forward to it. Something written. A resonating emblem shall undo the seal of the shield. Ah. Small shield. The emblem has the same shape as those sealing the doors of the Colosseum. Skeleton's arm appears to be a lever of some sort. Should I turn the lever? Uh-huh. And now this is gonna start moving, yeah? Just confetti cannons. The booby trap has activated. Yep. Awesome. Just fashionable holes in the ground. Every good castle has them. Ah, I see. That makes sense. It's just a classic piece of design. It's not proper interior design if you don't have your ground holes. Do I, like, have enough orbs to buy anything? Get, like, consumables. Pick up another yellow orb. Considering I ran out of a bunch of them when I fought Nello. Nilo? Not 100% sure on that one. I definitely want to get these sometime soon. Maybe those are the next thing I'll save up for. Yeah, maybe those will be the next thing I save up for. The, like, sword throw boomerang thingy and more range on my gap closer. Those both sound fun. Oh? Oh, it was one of these guys again. Get over here. Hang on. This is a job for gun. A job for gun. Get. Let me see if I can't, like, lure you away from walls. It's a translation error because Japanese doesn't have... That makes sense. Mandatory wall clipping enemy. I see. So this is a thing that DMC just does a lot. That's unfortunate. That is... That's a design choice, alright. Everyone knows that enemies are most interesting when you can't interact with them half the time. There's stuff in here? Or is this just where I came from? No, there's stuff in here. Air hike already paying off? What are you? Oh, I just hit you, and I get soul orbs. Neat. That was a fun little... It was a fun little side venture. Maybe sure does not inspire confidence, Salty. Ooh. Hey, it's enough for a blue orb. Ponder. Ponder the orb. Wonder if I get stuff from up here as well. Or is this where I came from? No, this is where I came from. Okay. Yeah. It's fascinating how many franchises have to have, Oh! We got shadows now. Okay. It's very fascinating to me how many, like, franchises just consistently have in them the one designated, like, thing that sucks. Like, there's always gonna be a Kezu fight or something. I would love to be able to, like, see these guys on my screen so I could tell when they were attacking me. I think that'd be fun. What if I just don't bother fighting them? Unless a grenade launcher, like, completely fucking washes them. We'll experiment, but I don't really want to fight these guys on this camera angle. And yeah, we're just gonna leave. I don't... Go away. Why are you following me? I have to fight them. Sick. I can't see him. I cannot fucking see them. Is there somewhere in this area I can fight them that allows me to actually see where they are at all times? Because I would like that quite a bit. This seems to be the best I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'm not convinced that grenade launcher's any better here. We're just gonna use the handguns again. Pay to get through black doors are mandatory fights? Okay. Interesting. Do I want to go to the load screen? Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh. Back to this. More underwater shit. Well. Well, I certainly hope so, because fighting the annoying gimmick monster in a tight corridor where you, like, can't see them half the time does not really sound like my idea of a good time. So if I can just run past them, I sure would like to. Yeah, like, there are places where it's like, man, maybe I'm overreacting about how the camera looks, and it's, like, not that bad. And then there's, like, I go in and see that part, and it's like, nope, no, that sucks. This zone is ass. I'm supposed to go all the way around the other wall. Yeah, because that zone... Oof. Rough to see anything in. Especially with enemies that love jumping around like that. I also would love if the yellow orb system was not the way that it is. Because it's just, like, broadly annoying, I think. Oh hey, I can use double trigger to move faster. Let's do that. Maybe not. Thank you. Motherfucker. Okay. Let's see if I remember what's in here. Eh. Yeah, like a... What was the other blue orb? It was down in that area, wasn't it? This guy is less annoying to fight now that I have my double jump, so I can actually get up and double trigger him. Let me grab my handguns. Oh, hang on. There we go. That wasn't so bad. But goodness, this camera is a little atrocious. Let's go ahead and run around so we're able to find where I left that blue fragment. Get the extra health. Okay, does this work? No, it doesn't. And this is like a faster... This is a faster attack than Ifrit, so I'm assuming I get more overall by attacking it while it's up like this. There we go. And then I come down here, I get the blue fragment. And that gives me my blue orb. Tiny bit of extra health, and then we just fucking leave. I think. Yeah, okay. You used 200 red orbs. Okay, so it is just a toll booth. Game design. Wait, I didn't equip grenade launcher. There we go. Thing is very useful against these guys. I can't see them, but I'm still getting style for shooting them, so I assume they're still there. Uh-huh. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I will sit here throwing grenades and spawn camping you until you stop spawning. Neat. What are you? Devil Star. Instant Devil Trigger activation. Sick. What up here? Anything neat up here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just another paywall. Okay. Can't get up there. Okay. Ooh, it's a reasonable little chunk of orbs. You have unsealed it. Oh, and now I'm back here. And now I use the shield. You considered that I have a gun. More than that, I have a fucking grenade launcher. All this, like... all your fancy magic and whatnot has absolutely no power versus the overwhelming might of high explosive ordnance. That also somehow doesn't hurt me. Now, how much does it cost? A lot more than I have, like another 500. 15. Getting there. Oh, and this is the unlimited spawning lizard room, wasn't it? So instead of bothering with all of that, I'm just gonna go use the shield emblem on the shield. Yep. And in we go. What are you? Luminite, mysterious stone that shines in the dark. Ordinary theory of how magical settings. Yeah, I mean, that kind of existed with the anime Gate, but also Gate was like just overwhelming JSDF propaganda as well. So it was like not the greatest show. Exists in the underworld has somehow over time gained different properties in the human world. Eh. Not a fan of Gate, Salty? I definitely wasn't. I lost interest pretty quick. Oh. Now I'm glowing. Gloriously incandescent. My favorite, a dark level. Oh, hello. You gonna come to life too? You are. Sweet. Found a secret door. What's back here? There we go. Oh. That's why you were still doing stuff. You can still see a guy. Oh, it knocked him up. That's fun. Never saw it. Boring isekai power fantasy crap. Oh, it 100% is. It's not a good show, but it's the closest we've gotten to like, hey, how would like a dragon and whatnot fare against modern military equipment? And it just chose like the least interesting result, which is, oh yeah, an RPG would one-shot it. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've never got a show that like really does cool versions of that. There you are. Hidden by the camera. At least not one that I've seen. Because I do think it is like a fun thing to mess around with, you know. How well does magic fare against bullet? Oh, this is annoying. I see. Oh, no. Equip Alistar? Damn it. Need Alistar for this. I will say, these guys are a lot less annoying once you get air hike, but before I got air hike, these guys were so annoying. Alright. Keep it rolling. Ow. Bitch. Fun example is a comic Fable. Snipers with 50 cals against dragons. A comic series. Interesting. Ow. Let me back up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Oh man, that's a camera angle. Alright. It worked. We got the spears. Colosseum entrusts the conqueror with the lance. Time has come to open the door. Pair of lances. Cannot equip this item. Well, then what's behind the other door? Ow. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm familiar with Fable. I'll have to check it out at some point. Thank you all there. I like we get a run speed bonus in Devil Trigger. Oh, hey, baby. The guy's back. Come here, guy. I'm gonna farm you for more Devil Trigger. There we go. And now I get to pick my health back up. Yay! Alright. I do kind of want to see what's behind the other door with the shield on it, then. But the Coliseum is turned into nighttime Coliseum mode. We've got more death sides. Hush you. Go away. Go away. You were reading it when you were younger? What if all the fables of legend were real and now live in New York City? It does seem to always be New York, doesn't it? So then what's down here? Other than this guy. Telltale game based on it? Interesting. Like 10,000 red orbs total now. Alright, what's behind this door? Is it just more of the same? Seems like it might just be more of the same. But... Oh. Found a thing. Oh, come on, they have side hitboxes? Man! Alright, whatever, man. Here. Orbs. Bunch of orbs, and this thing. What is this thing? What just happened? Good old, always active hitboxes. Oh, hey, Banana! Welcome back in. Good to see you. Careful, guys. This is a moderated chat now. You have to be on your best behavior. We've been, Devil May Crying. Funny if it was just the same room but had a red tint to everything. Do you have to ban some people? Unfortunately, I've only had to ban one person so far, and it was like someone else coming in and advertising more view bots. So sadly, you did miss one. Nightmare Beta, a weapon formed in the underworld. Its powers are unknown. Someone hear me crying? Yeah. Alright, what do you do, Mr. Nightmare Beta, whose powers are unknown? But what am I looking at here? Is it a fucking laser cannon? It bounces? Oh, sick. Okay. Okay. Dinner? Alright, have fun with that. Gotta feed the wife. Oh my god, this fucking gun. 3 stylish combo? What the hell is this, dude? Doesn't seem to generate nearly as much first spot to get Nightmare Beta, so it shows up later, huh? I sure did. Just keep pressing my fire the gun button, and everything died. So I guess this is very good in tight, confined spaces. Missed out on the weapon existing. It's funny, I'll tell you that much. It is. It doesn't feel like it does as much damage, but it's very funny. I don't think it's as good as the grenade launcher. Weird as it is to say. Because the grenade launcher just does this, and then they explode. Oh hey, secret door on this side as well. Contains a yellow orb this time around. By the looks of it, it's eating my devil trigger. Okay, let's test that. Got full devil trigger now. I equip Nightmare Beta. Oh, I can cancel out of that animation. Yes, it does. It does eat your devil trigger. Interesting. That feels like it's, like, broadly not worth it. I was wondering why it felt like it was not generating devil trigger in any real capacity. The answer is because it was fucking consuming it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's unlock round trip. Throw the sword like a boomerang. If I'm remembering right. Yeah, I just do that. Oh, that lasts a while, huh? Takes quite a bit of charging up, huh? But you can, like, throw it and then use your gun and maybe deal a bunch of damage. Let's test it. Doing great so far. There we go. That's kind of fun. That's flashy. I wish it had a little bit less charge up, because it sure feels like it takes a long-ass time to charge. Alright, let's stick these lances in. Yeah, it does a little bit feel like it takes too long to charge to be practical for anything but, like, punishing boss vulnerability windows. But hear someone speaking to me inside my mind. Offer a sacrifice to the Colosseum. Shall connect the path to the Wheel of Destiny. Sick-ass arena fight incoming, maybe? Oh, it's just Griffin again. Okay, let's use handguns for this. Revenge of Peter Griffin. Peter! I hope the arena likes chicken. Alright. Flying up and out of my line of sight so I can't shoot him. Oh, jump rope section. Gotcha. Turn his ass into a marketable plushie. Not the worst. That's the worst fate imaginable. Not the Funko Popification of him. Alright. Grounded him? It's like a real fight now and not just him flying around like a dickhead? Oh, okay. Okay. My audio's cut out. Controls are a little bugging. Yep. I expected that coming. Are we back? Hang on. There we go. We're back. Get round tripped. Damn it. That didn't do much. Alright. Alright. Oh, hang on. The side roll minigame. Yep. Do not start doing the side roll stuff while I can't see you, you fucker. Alright. Oh, look at how that fucking shredded him. Get rolled. Round trip's a little fun. The good news about the side roll minigame is he's mostly doing it, like, at times where I'm facing him head on. So I don't have to deal with the annoying factor of, like, oh, by the way, get fucked, you have to actually play guessing games with this angle. The power of this gun I found. Lucked. I'd say I beat him with the power of friendship and this gun I found, but Dante has been working alone thus far, so it really is just the power of this gun he found.
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparta. Even more so. But I cannot let you live.
Name the gun Friendship. You know, okay, that's the solution. We just call the gun...
With that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus.
You struggled the most with this boss?
Grant me one last surge of power. The power
I can see that with how finicky the side rolls can be. I feel like I may have just played enough dumb gimmicky flash games as a kid to be used to just do the same input 5 times in a row. I think I struggled more with Nilo, because his attacks are, like, bigger, I guess? They're a little harder to get out of the way. Damn, fried chicken. Cooking fried chicken. Telling me a chicken fried this rice?
The three-eyed.
Oh. Oh, hello, Trisha. My audio's gone, but
Maybe it was too easy for you.
Mundus.
at least we have...
Seeing this ways make me sick.
Oh, here we go.
In his own, like there were nothing.
There we go. Audio's back. This is a really weird
Took
issue.
The life of my mother, my brother, Shirley. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak.
These facial animations are very 2002.
In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Alright. Ooh, that looks like the way out. Money! Now that is, like, presumably the exit. I do want to experiment a little. Oh, this is just back here. Okay. No, I don't need to go this way. But let's see if there's anything else I'm missing in this room before I, like, move on. Yeah, that fight was, like, very jank, I think. And I'm like... I grew up on dog shit Flash games, so I can do the jank fights decently well. It's the ones where the biggest jank is the control scheme and camera that, like, fuck me up, I think. I do wish that it felt like there were more effective... Yeah, getting the side roll input right. Yeah, that... I got very lucky that he only did the side roll bullshit in times where I could be, like, having my back to the camera, so that I could just always tap directly left or right on the sticks to get it in. If he had done it from, like, sideways or an angle, I'd have been fucked. Because, this side roll input do be pretty jank. As does, apparently, jumping up onto this fucking thing. Hello? Me up? Thank you. I wish there was, like... It felt like there was more efficient ways to do damage than just mag dump him with my guns. Because it sure does feel like 60-70% of the damage I did was with my guns there. And that's, like, not engaging? But it works, I guess. There were those couple moments at the end where you get, like, the downs and the stance breaks and whatever, but you could, like, line up your actual real combos, and those were fun, but... Story to the beginning land. The Wheel of Destiny. A round plate resembling a Destiny's repetitive cycle. Interesting. We're, coming through at a decent clip. Probably I'll be able to do this. We will knock out another couple missions tonight, and I can maybe finish next week. Hitbox when standing is hard to hit with melee. Yeah, it felt a lot of times like I was attacking what I felt were his legs, and I just went through them. So I just fell back on shooting him more. And, like, it's fine. It just doesn't have as much of a good tactile feeling. Is this not just where I came from? This is just where I came from. So there's nothing down here that I'm looking for, right? Let's double check that. Yeah, because it's just I picked up the thing. So now I'm supposed to use the wheel, I'm assuming, with some of those weird little alcoves. Just a MacGuffin cul-de-sac. I see, I see. Well, whatever we're looking for is not here. Okay. Nope, not that way. Running around. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm assuming... I don't see anything here. Just tell me if what I'm looking for is in this room or if I'm going back out those blue doors the way I came. Like, Eucalyptus, am I just going back this way? Yeah, okay. I do go back out. These guys all use grenade again. Burst damage over sustain because these guys can be, like, dealt with quickly. Now, are you going to keep spawning? Is the question. Well, that looks promising. Glowing torches on doors. No, wait, this is where it came from, isn't it? This was the... Yeah, this was the fucking underwater area. Alright, so not that way. Whoops, that's not the button I meant to press. Oh, I didn't realize your health eventually gets big enough that it just goes back that way. Alright. Gonna look around a little. I don't think that's it. This is probably not the room then. How much damage did this do? Enough to two-hit it. That's fun. Cute. There's something up there again. The hell? There's something up there again. What is up there again? I guess we're doing this again. Because now I have to know what was there. Whoa, why'd you just hop off instead of jumping? The fuck? Alright. Can I air hike up to that? Oh, I have Ifrit equipped. That's why I wasn't getting my air hikes. I wonder if I can air hike onto that one. When it drops down. I can! Sick! Yeah, there's a thing back there again. Okay. DMC platforming. Devil may platform. Alright. Come on. Up. There. And... Of course, if I can make that jump, one begins to wonder if this one can be made. Low-key, that almost looks like a yes. That looks like makeable, I think. If I can get back up. Hello? Forward and press jump, jump down, or jump bar. I don't think I can make that, actually. Oop. A lot of it's secrets, but go back to a place you don't need to go now. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, in some cases there are, like, scripted ledge-to-ledge jumps, but it doesn't seem to be everywhere, which is the weird thing. Oh. Thank you, air hike. And now I got untouchable. Oh, that's just a consumable. That wasn't a thing. Unfortunate. Well, that's fine. Back to looking for where I'm actually supposed to be going, I guess. One shot by the power of high explosives. I'm gonna guess I go, like, this way, because this is, like, where I came from at the start of this whole arc. And Eucalyptus, you're welcome to tell me if I'm way off track. Huh. I feel like I'd have seen something new by now. Right. Ah! It's a message carved in the circle. The Wheel of Destiny. Okay. And here's the Wheel of Destiny again. It's like mostly laid out in a way that makes sense for a classic action-adventure game. Big laser. So we went through all those first, like, 8 chapters to get out of the castle, and now we're doing all of that to get back in. Okay. This feels like Dante knows how to use his time efficiently. But now the lights are out. Alright. Well, we're back in the fucking building again. Now the castle's spooky, because I did a thing. Found a blue orb fragment, is what I did. Alright. The demonic castle. Is this horse statue gonna come to life? No. Yes? Just the night. Turning into a fucking bat thing? Hello, fucking bat thing. Person? One-eyed Awesome. Where are you? Alright. The hell was that? Open my journal. What was that? It got like a fancy fucking intro, but didn't do anything. He did 1 plasma. Electrical evil spirits transformed into the shape of bats. They to copy and transform into shapes of their opponents. Imitate their behaviors. Horizontally jump upwards. Alastor is the form of the spirit of lightning. It only obeys commands of Chosen One. Hence, the powers of the Alastor do not work effectively against the plasma. Okay, so if I fight these guys again, I should blow them up with my grenade launcher or beat the shit out of them with Ifrit. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Now then. Please work, camera. Supposed to go through... Where was that door? I did pretty easily kill it by poking it with Alastor. Yeah. Can I not? There we go. Yeah, for an enemy that was supposed to be very resistant to Alastor, I did just hit him with my sword a couple of times and it died. Which means I'm very curious how quickly it'll die if I punch him in the face with my fire gauntlets. I'm sure this won't be the last I've seen of him. Blue orb fragment. Fuck. How do I get up there? I will obtain you. That worked. I think. You'll have to catch these hands. Yeah, you get it. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Got the blue orb fragment. Alright. Now we follow the route. Barda Q. Hello, welcome in. Judging by your username, I take it you're a fan of this game then. Alright. New plan. New plan. More of you? What the fuck? So the core of a challenge is not that they're individually strong, it's that they keep spawning 3 at a time. First time, more or less. It is... I did a little bit last week, but now I'm starting to get into the flow of it. This is the first time I've played a DMC game, though. Yeah. Fortunately, you're coming in probably right around the end of my streaming, because I'm going for about 3 hours. I like it? So far, mostly. The initial couple hours had a lot of friction because the controls were awkward and the camera's weird, but I've gotten a lot more used to it now, so I can actually, like, enjoy the parts of it. Plus, I've, like, unlocked shit. So, like, I can do the funny, like, uppercut and shit now. I'm liking it a lot more now that I'm, like, halfway through the game than I was at the start. Cameras are terrible. You're telling me.
An
Hey.
earnest disciple.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Glad to have you here. But yeah, I'm probably planning on, like, finishing up this mission and then finding someone to raid out into. Because we're coming up on that 3-hour mark. Just gonna regen health while this is going. Oh, that stopped when I changed room, didn't it? Okay, there we go. Hello, you? Do I want Stinger level 2, or do I want to, like, just get orbs? I kind of want a 5th purple orb. I'll hit that and, like, a yellow orb. I'm gonna alternate between the fun purchases that give me new shit to play with and the ones that just give me stronger numbers, I think. So we'll get Stinger level 2 next. There we go. Can't go wrong with purple. Discord. Not just yet. I've been thinking about doing that at some point, but I'm still, like, very, very new, so I just, like, don't have any sort of following to, like, fill a Discord server with. But it's definitely a one-day thing. It's definitely something I'm gonna, like, build towards. Once I've got, like, a few more folks that actually, like, come in and would be in a Discord. Alright. Meow there. Yeah, I'm still very new. This is, like, what, my 3rd week of streaming? And it's been a ton of fun so far. Looks ominous. Alright. Got a boss fight going? Okay, got a thing here. And a thing here. And then some stuff up front. Ooh, there's ones on the side as well. Okay, and that turned the lights all purple. That hit the one... That hit both of them? Okay. And then... Oh, you're burning out. Okay, so this seems to be some sort of state that's maintained. I need to hit it. Not this part. That does not inspire confidence. And I double jump. You look around. What am I doing? This water feels like it has to be relevant somehow. Keep this charged up. But I can't seem to, like, actually interact with it. They wouldn't have, like, showed me this water puddle on the camera if I wasn't supposed to do something with it. Budge an inch. Okay, what else is around here? What can I interact with? I can hit these to keep all of the lighting changed. There's things in the floor, but I can't seem to do anything about. Like, if I taunt on them, nothing happens. What happens if I'm like... give me like 2 or 3 more minutes until I start getting annoyed. And then... Yeah, my rule on backseating is if I preface a question with the word eucalyptus, you're allowed to actually answer it. And otherwise, I'm like saying stuff out loud because that's how I think. But definitely approaching that point. Okay. What changes? Am I supposed to, like... Doesn't seem to be any way to, like, affect that. Alright. Okay, eucalyptus, I don't want the answer, but... Eucalyptus, I don't want the answer, but I want, like, some general vector to direct my inquiry. The intelligence of koala bears. I mean, it's part of it, but mostly it was just, it's not a word I'm going to say ordinarily. Not in this room. Ah, for fuck's sake, that is a design choice. Yeah, I wanted a word, but like, if I'm not gonna say it in any ordinary context, so you know. Oh, well, that door won't budge an inch either. Not in this room, but I can't leave the room while this is going. Once that burns out and everything goes dark, that door still won't. I am still stuck. Okay, eucalyptus, what the fuck am I doing here? How do I exit? How do I leave this room? I don't want to be here anymore. Interact key on the puddle. Can I? A strong surge of evil. It's a voice saying something. One who knocks on the gate of the underworld shall borrow the strength from the blue stone. Oh, awesome. It was just a red herring the whole time. Sick. It's just, like, not there for any real reason. Okay, let's get handguns. Oh, I've been command grabbed. Okay, well for these guys, the grenade gun's good. Ooby wooby time. Oop. I can't hit him with that? Fascinating. Not the shotgun. Yeah. Well, I didn't figure... Yeah. Come here. I figured the puzzle was, like, involving the things. For real? Or, like the weird stuff on the side, and not just like, oh, go say hi to the puddle. Hi? Come here. How many of you do I kill before I get to, like, exit? It did seem a thing to get. And your devil trigger all restarted. Oh, I didn't see you there. Ow. Oh, wow. You do not have a lot of health. Holding forward into you. Okay. And now I have to go back into fighting this slug fucker. Oh my gosh, do I have to jump into the slug every time? To like... No? Oh, hang on. I guess I see the line. I hit these, and then that means the slime actually eats me. Maybe? No? Not the case? You're doing, like, ice attacks. I think... Ow. Stop it. Fucker. Okay. Interesting. Sure didn't seem very targetable with attacks there. Alright. So let's do some science. Do I have to, like... Yeah, okay. So he comes up even if you don't activate that. Yeah, I really thought I was supposed to jump into that, but then there was the invisible wall. Alright. So I do this. And then hit the wall. Charge the wall thing. Go away. I can't fucking see. I don't seem to be doing any damage to him. Am I just like stalling until he does the eat you attack? Hang on. Wait. If I can stop getting fucking... His name is Nightmare. Let's actually see what File says about this guy. Because sometimes this just explains the mechanics as well. Bioweapon. Like a machine, a common boss circles on the floor are restraining tools. Once the Nightmare is restrained, it will encase itself in hard armor. It will show its core from time to time, almost as if it's breathing. Damage is gel-like form. You will teleport into an evil dimension. Destroy the evil spirits. Dante's trauma. Fascinating. Ground attachments on its body act like submachine guns. Like a machine gun fires on small enemy forces. Avoid getting close to its sides. Enemy attack. Good chance. The white light that's released from the core travels along the ground and pans sideways. Dodging to the sides could be a dangerous move. Black like gel thing. Reach themselves to prey and freeze them. Wiggle the left stick to shake them off. Hatchet. Start to open. Magical powers, and it does this. Starts to absorb the damage the core to stop the absorption. Activate its own devil trigger. Damage the core? Hang on. Let's see. Maybe this is a handgun charge? This doesn't seem to hit the core in any way. That did a little bit of damage. Take me into the evil dimension? Maybe I just need to stall until I get to go into the evil dimension. There we go. There we go. Come here, you. That didn't work. Okay. Ooh. These guys sure are invincible from a lot of angles. Ooh. You know what generates a lot of devil trigger very quickly? Throwing grenades. Ooh. That worked. There we go. Now I'm back up to a decent chunk of health even. Alright. Back to fighting this fucker. There we go. Which means back to handguns. So I don't know if I'm supposed to just be like... Oh! That does not take me back in. I think... Oh, I guess that maybe only takes me back in if I'm in the light up road. Okay. Okay. Hey, welcome, Bungee Jump. How you doing? And friendship has prevailed. Ow, ow. Go ahead and... Pretty alright? Good to hear. I'm doing okay myself. Working my way through this very slow boss. Look, am I stun locked and dead? I might be stun locked and dead. Not quite, but I'm very close. Alright. Can you do, like, the attack that lets me do real damage to you again? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, come on. Needs charged. This. Experiment with something. Okay. No, come on, do a ground trip. No, just bounces off. Unfortunate. Damn. Okay. I don't think I have any fucking orbs left either. No, I got one more. Okay. I feel like there has to be some sort of way to more consistently get him to do the attack that lets me actually hurt him. And I can't seem to find it. Because as it is, I'm like doing the tiniest amounts of chip damage on the rare occasion he exposes his core. And that doesn't feel correct. Okay. Here's the first core section. Okay. Well, good news is none of these guys are particularly dangerous. I don't have a ton of health. And you can just blow them up pretty effectively. Where's Buddy? There you are. Get him. Get you. Get you. Alright. Fighter dude. Oh no, camera angles. Where'd you go? Okay, here we go. Hang on. Get the fuck over here and, like, let me hit you. There we go. There we go. Just, like, constantly keeping his invulnerable part stuck to me. Okay. Yeah, that's, like, not doing anything. Okay. And it looks like I'm doing better DPS throwing my grenades at that than I am, like, not doing so and relying on, like, the pistols. Can I look at you? Oh, I see. I have to come to the side in order to do that. So we're circle camping this boss, is what I'm hearing. Yes, we are circle camping this boss. My favorite mechanic. Whoa, what the hell is this? He got his devil trigger up. Get a couple devil trigger enhanced grenades at that. Going to sleep? Alright, have a good rest, Sparta. Thanks for dropping in. I think we're starting to understand the boss. Good to meet ya. There we go. Now we're doing, like, real damage to him. Okay. Okay. So this was a puzzle boss, and the answer was circle camp him and use grenades. Awesome! Come on, any second now. One more? One more. There we go. We got him down. Excellent. Mission accomplished. Now we beat this boss gun only. Was I not supposed to? Every time I tried to hit him with my sword, it didn't work. Did I accidentally do this the hard way? Oh no. I just got tired of my sword planking off the side. Oh. I assume what I'm supposed to... Like 3 times damage reduction from guns. Interesting. So I was supposed to just find the way to line up the hit, huh? My controller just stopped? There we go. It keeps doing this. Yeah, so I just had to find the way to figure out how to actually... Oh, stop that. Interesting. Well, at least his patterns weren't all that hard. You can just circle camp him and it works. But yeah. This looks right. Reaching to the growing evil to surge with darkness. Shall I use the Staff of Hermes? There we go. And that opened a thing. And another thing. These the Mario... Yep, they are the Mario 64 paint. Alright, that was 42 fucking minutes. Alright. Well... getting late in my time zone, so that is... I think where we're gonna wrap up for the day. I had a lot more fun in this middle section than I did at the beginning. How do I exit out of the game now?
Enjoy your stay.
How do I... Oh, hey, thank you for a follow, new username. Welcome on in. How do I get out of here? No, I don't want to overwrite the file. Ah, and Salty also, thank you for the follow. What is the sequence of buttons I am supposed to press to close this game? If it's not just Alt F4. Exit? No, exit just exits the menu. Well, whatever, we just saved. An Alt F4 won't be the end of the world. Alright, well, mission start, the select button on the controller. Select reset. Whoops, not save. Oh, I can save mid-mission? Reset, quit the mission. Ah! Awesome. Option, exit game somewhere? Exit, no, that exits the... There we go. It's all on the select button. Alrighty, we got out of it. We've closed the game successfully. Alright, well, that was the middle part of Devil May Cry. I will be back on Wednesday doing some more Neon White, because goodness gracious have I been loving that game. And then Thursday we'll be doing Hollow Knight, and we'll probably be right back here again next Wednesday to, at the pace we're going, hopefully manage to finish out this game. Until then, it's been a pleasure having you all here. A ton of fun. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find us someone to raid. Sweet dreams and wet dreams. Quite. Alright, let's get us someone to raid into. Who am I following that's live? Ooh. Birdie's live. She's got her new model. Yeah. Let's go say hi to Birdie. Banana, if you're still here, we're gonna go say hi to Birdie. She's debuting her new model. So let me go ahead and put together a raid message. Here. Oh, not that button. There we go. And let's see if we can't do this. Alright. Birdie's playing Silk Song. Ooh, that's fun. But alright, let's go say hi to Birdie. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a ton of fun. I will see you all next time. In the meantime, have some good rest, and have a good rest of your night. See you all.